What is the crisis in Europe and the slowdown of advanced economy mean for your economy?
Well, when the crisis started, we were lucky that we have implemented some measures before the crisis to protect our banking system. Even though we're, we might be a little bit insulated because we're not fully integrated into international market, but there were some impact and some indirect impact, particularly with the slowdown in the Gulf states, which slowed the remittances into the region. But we took some measures, some defensive measures. We got our banks out of the U.S. market. We issued a circular for diversification just before the Lehman Brothers, and we took some drastic measures on the local market by constraining the forex companies that had been investing haphazardly in the markets, and that helped reduce the impact of the crisis.
We have a very liquid banking sector in Palestine. We're running at loan-to-deposit ratios of about between 40 and 45%, and really it's traditional ABC banking. We take deposits and we give loans, and 90% of the Palestinian economy is the small businesses, family businesses, and micro entrepreneurs, and at the bank we simply have been focusing on that segment, which is now, you look around, the lessons learned from the global financial crisis, all these global banks going back to doing ABC traditional banking. Well, that's what we've been doing since we were established 50 years ago, and that's what we continue to look at doing. So we've been concentrating on microfinance especially. We've been opening branches in rural communities, reaching out to unbanked communities, and even more recently we launched a special unit in the bank for small business loans for women especially. And if I may mention that we're proud at the Bank of Palestine, contrary to the image that the world has of the Arab, the international community has of the Arab world.
Since we are here at Tokyo, IMF, World Bank, what is the feeling that you get out of these meetings?
Well, it's interesting. For the past 5 years, the financial crisis, the European crisis, have been at the center of attention and the world economy. But I think there is a glimmer of hope. I mean, as one of the governors put it, it used to be the glass is half empty. Now the glass is half full. I think there's a little change. There's a glimmer of hope, and I think this is something to look forward to. That at least on the American market, you can see things are picking up a little bit.
We've also been attending the International Institute of Finance conference, and we're members of that institution. It's a first-class institution, and I think some of the things we've been hearing is about, how can the banking community get over the tarnished image it had, and as a result of the fallout of Lehman and the whole crisis. And there's been a lot of talk about good governance, ethics, corporate social responsibility, and basically going back to basics. Yesterday we had a session with the CEOs of the banks that attended, and actually, at the Bank of Palestine, you have a policy where we've put in place for many years now, where we give 5% of our net profits back to the community, and actually, this is one of the secrets of our success, is